Good morning. What is up? Again, I'm not endorsing the milk coffee. I used to work there. I got a free T-shirt. It's good coffee. You can have it, but it's comfy. Nothing like a comfy, properly fitting cotton T-shirt. So I just want to do another video today, this morning, and I think it's going to be part current social commentary, part history, and then we'll end it off with a nice little meditation. So if I say something that pisses you off, stick around and we'll meditate through it at the end. Sound good? Okay. So today's what, April 30th, I think. This is, the end of the quarantine for some states. Some states have already been in the quarantine for like a week. And, wow, this whole thing has just been really amazing. It's been very polarizing. People have very strong feelings about it on both sides. A lot of Facebook friends have been lost by a lot of people, and people have been deleted, and I deleted one person because they called me an idiot on my page, and you don't do that. And this is a friend of a friend. I thought we were cool, and what I said in the beginning that pissed some people off was, I said, first of all, when this first thing broke, I already knew that it was like being way overblown by the, and I don't mean any disrespect to any victims, as always. People die. That's a part of life. We're all eternal beings. Death is not an end. It's just a transformation. So, just bear that in mind. And nothing can get in the way of the truth. When I used to share, evidence of, staged shootings, or 9/11 or whatever, people would get panties all in a bunch and say, "Oh, but people died." Does that mean that you can't question things because people died? Like, oh, somebody died, we can't question anything about. We can't live in a world where you can't question things, where we don't have freedom of speech, where we don't have freedom of thought, freedom of action, as long as your actions do not, harm anyone else. Yeah, we can't live. I've been saying this for years. We've become a self-policing society, and it's really disgusting. And this country is not what they told us it was when we were children. And there may be children watching this, so I'm going to tell you, this country is not what they're telling you it is. And it's very unfortunate and tragic. But this country has a lot of great things, and it's people. It's the people that make it great, not the leaders, not the policies, not the power brokers. So, having said all that, where to begin? So the whole mask thing. Yeah, I'm not feeling the mask. I like to breathe. A lot of people have respiratory issues. They need to be able to breathe freely. It's very important. I feel like more harm can come from all these people wearing the masks than they're stopping the spread. I don't know. So, it is what it is, and there's valid points on both sides. I understand it's a virus, however it came about, and people are dying, and it's not a joke. Even though, yes, way more than twice as many people have officially been killed by the flu, and it's been documented that they are inflating the coronavirus numbers, putting like flu deaths as coronavirus, pneumonia deaths as coronavirus, anything related. But they can't be doing that for all of them, because of course they still have to show some people dying of flu and pneumonia as they normally would and whatnot. And so I'm not here to argue about the numbers or quote statistics, because people are very sensitive, because people are dying. And everyone knows someone who's had it. Some people have had people die from it, and it's very unfortunate, however it came about. And then also, just to follow up with like a little bit of history, this is the part where you can turn off if you're like anti-conspiracy theory, or you're very comfortable with your level of knowledge of the world, and you can go ahead and turn it off now. This is not intended for you. This is for people who are questioning, there's a splinter in their mind and something is not right with the world and they don't know what the fuck it is. So if you're interested in that, check out my previous video, the Are You Woke checklist. And so that's kind of like level 1 of conspiracy awareness. You know, you got your Pearl Harbor, JFK, and 9/11. Those are the big 3. And then let's go level 2 now. Ready? Level 2. Level 2. So, man, where do I begin? I guess in recent years, over the past 10 years or so, these staged shootings has been like the big thing. And they've probably been doing staged shootings, you know, for a long time. In fact, I want to do some research on this because I was starting to watch that documentary on Showtime, The Longest War, about our war and history of Afghanistan. And they go back to the 1998 bombings of the 2 embassies in Nairobi and Tanzania, and which is in East Africa. And those 2 bombings happened minutes apart and were supposedly orchestrated by bin Laden. Now, I had to stop watching that video because I know the truth that bin Laden was working for the CIA, and some say bin Laden was actually killed in one of our airstrikes after 9/11, and some say December of 9/11 he was killed in a bunker buster bomb or something, and that all those other bin Ladens were like, you know, doubles or whatever. Anyway, it's been documented that bin Laden was working with the CIA for years. So then it made me question these bombings in 98 in Tanzania and Nairobi. Did bin Laden even do those? Did Timothy McVeigh even do Oklahoma City? You know, some say not. I don't even know. But I'm just saying we should question everything because it's been well documented that the government lies to us, the news lies to us, blah, 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 whatever. So, anyway, what was I talking about? Stage shootings, right? So that whole thing kind of started really to kick into high gear, of course, after the Trayvon Martin thing. And it just got crazy. And there was like Facebook Live shootings and all kinds of craziness going on. And that was what got my other YouTube channel deleted, because and it's really unfortunate that the internet has become so censored. I feel like we're living in China, you know, in terms of the level of censorship that we're getting to on the internet. Where I just did a Google search this morning because I was curious about those East Africa bombings, because I'm sure there must be, you know, videos and blog posts of people who have evidence or insight to any evidence that those bombings were some kind of inside job, or, you know, carried out by U.S. operatives or whatever. But I couldn't find anything. And I know that if I had done that same search just a few years ago, when the internet wasn't as so censored, I know I would have found stuff on YouTube and on Google. And it's unfortunate. And so yeah, I don't know, a few years ago, and then there was the whole Ferguson thing, and yeah, I don't like talking about all this stuff. I'm ready for my meditation already. Anyway, remember that one year when there's like all those school shootings? There was like 6 within like 2 months or something. There was like one in Kentucky that was obviously staged, and I made the mistake of coming out and calling them fake. You know, because that's just easy. I was saying fake news before Trump. I was so pissed when Trump said fake news, because he stole that from not just me, but from the truther community or conspiracy awareness community or whatever you want to call us. The tinfoil hat community. You know, Trump stole that from us. It was just a genius move. Well, let's touch on that for a second. So Trump. So going back to his election, I was really surprised that, you know, because again, like I said in my previous video, you have to really watch Monopoly Men, the documentary. It's about 40 minutes, if you can still find it on YouTube or someplace. And that explains some history of the Illuminati and the history of the Federal Reserve Bank. And this was a major television show hosted by Dean Stockwell. I think it was originally slated to air on the History Channel. Don't know if they ever aired it, but I saw it on PBS like back in the, maybe even before 9/11, or maybe right after 9/11, somewhere around there. Anyway, when I saw it on PBS, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe they're showing this. Someone's gonna get shot, for airing this. But it's PBS, and they're kind of gonna do what they want to a certain degree. But anyway, what was I saying? Monopoly Men, 9/11. Where's I going with all this? Fake shootings. Anyway, so I had this YouTube channel, and there's all these staged shootings, and there was one in Kentucky that looked obviously staged. I used to call it fake, and people would get really pissed. Oh, are the bullets fake? My aunt's cousin's sister's uncle's dad died. That's not fake. And so I didn't mean that the bullets are fake or the deaths were fake. I meant that the whole thing was staged. And so now I just say staged because they're really killing people. The bullets are real. Someone's pulling the trigger. It's never who they say it is. It's never who they say it is pulling the trigger. You gotta know that right now. Not to live in fear or like paranoia or negativity. That's not what I'm about. Again, I'm a spiritual warrior. This conspiracy stuff, I was divinely led to it. I wasn't like seeking it out. This is why I'm here. So I'm trying to like find my way to like educate as well as empower at the same time, and promote strength and knowing and peace and love and unity, and not division and fear and all this other bullshit. So pardon me while I find my way through this journey. But so yeah, there was a stage shooting in Kentucky, and I did a video on that, and that got a complaint because maybe the way I was delivering it, I know when I would get into this truth warrior stuff, it's gloves off. I don't care if you are hurt by it. I don't care if you're offended by it. I don't care if it makes you cry. I don't care if somebody died from it. The truth must be told. So that's how that was the mode that I used to get into with this thing. And so naturally I didn't set out to ruffle feathers, but I wasn't afraid of it either. So my video got a complaint, and I got a nice little warning message from YouTube. Hey, you had a complaint. If you get 2 more, we're going to delete your channel. And then so next week there was like 2 shootings in Texas, and those looked obviously staged and using crisis actors just like they did in Sandy Hook. And I'm not saying no one died in Sandy Hook. I'm saying they used crisis actors. Okay, this is well documented. So I got a complaint on that. So then got another nice little, hey, you've had another complaint. If you get 1 more complaint, we're going to shut down your channel. Next week, Parkland, Florida. Oh man, I did a video on that one girl who I believe is an actress. I could be wrong, but a lot of people liked my video. 3,000 views in 3 days, and then my 3rd complaint by somebody, and boom, entire channel deleted. Entire YouTube channel deleted. So technically, I'm not even supposed to have this one, because when they send you the thing, they're saying you can never have a YouTube channel. But I still have this one. So for now, don't complain. Just turn it off. You can leave a nasty comment if you want. I'm just gonna delete it anyway. So yeah, level 2 conspiracy awareness is like staged shootings. I don't think y'all are ready for level 2, actually. I don't think so. I should be getting paid for this shit anyway. The game is to be sold, not told. Send me some money and I'll inbox you more conspiracy details. Oh man. So yeah, this whole coronavirus thing. Oh fuck. My heart goes out to people who are struggling with it. However you're struggling with it, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. Fuck it. Let's meditate. Okay. Feet flat on the floor. Hands comfortably in your lap. Deep breath. Grounding cord, bottom of your spine to the earth. Cosmic energy coming in through the back of your neck there to the pineal gland, 7th chakra. pituitary gland, third eye chakra, sixth chakra, right there. Just bring in some center of head. They're both like right in your center of your head, so just kind of bring some energy. Bring some energy to the, bring some attention to the center of your head and that cosmic energy, the beautiful cosmic energy containing nothing but love and light, flowing through your body as it goes down your back, up your front, mixing with earth energy, bringing up through your feet chakras, cycling through the body, and down your grounding cord. And breathe again. And let's teach you another energy tool today. You guys have been good. You guys have been good. Thanks for putting up with me. So, let's do Golden Sun. These are techniques I learned at Berkeley Psychic Institute. So feel free to take classes there. They have classes online. And I did sign an agreement when I went there to not share this information for 6 years. And so it's been over 6 years. So I'm free to share the information. So yeah, that's one of the tools, that running your energy that we're doing now. And then the grounding cord is another tool. Third tool, Golden Sun, which I don't do enough. So I should be doing more Golden Suns. So check in with me, saying, hey Matt, how many Golden Suns have you done today? So a Golden Sun, what you do, you imagine a big golden sun. Can you see my hand? A big golden sun above your head. And what you want to do is just collect all your energy that you've displaced with other transactions, with people, interactions, whatnot. Anywhere you left any energy, anything that, anyone that took any energy from you, we're just going to call all that energy back into a big golden sun over our heads. And then now you just allow all that energy, the golden sun, to come down into your energy body and just replenish you, revitalize all your ever living cells, flushing out any virus, any cancer, any illness. Breathe. Third eye. Let's pray for peace and love and truth coming to light. Erratic, irrational, controlling, judgmental behavior to be healed and soothed. Let's enter a new age of humanitymanship, togetherness, helping each other, compassion, understanding, non-judgment, freedom. Oh my God, can we have freedom, please? Namaste.